welcome to Sweetcast. I'm Clint.
And I am Stephanie.
And we're going to talk about one of my biggest pet peeves, and that is multi-level marketing companies or direct sales companies or pyramid scheme, whatever you want to call it. They are the same thing. So we've got 10 reasons why you should not join an MLM company. And number one is it's not your business. This thing drives me crazy because I always hear from people, hey, would you like to start a business and work from home and, be your own boss? That's totally garbage. It's not true when it comes to MLMs.
You still have a boss.
You've got, your upline, and they control what you should and should not be doing. And So the interesting thing here's the test. If it's your business, can you get that business and sell it for a profit? Can you, build it up so big and go sell it? You can't, because it's not your business. It's a multi-level marketing. It's somebody else's business that you are working in. Another thing is that you're at the mercy of the real owners. They make decisions on products that they will or won't be providing. They make decisions on pricing.
Yep, I was just about to say the cost.
The cost, yeah, you don't have a choice there. So why not just start something that's really your business? Start your own business, not work in somebody else's.
But please don't start your own marketing business.
Oh yeah, don't do multi-level marketing.
Don't start your own multi-level marketing business.
I don't want to be in your scam. I will start my own scam.
Number 2, you probably won't make money. 99% of multi-level marketing consultants lose money. And you'll hear that, a lot of times these multi-level marketing advocates will tell you that, well, that's just small business in general, but that's not true. 44% of small businesses will survive at least 4 years, and 31% will last at least 7 years. So, even those, if we're looking, more than half of small businesses fail before 4 years. That's still way better odds than a multi-level marketing business, air quotes. So if you are making money, if you are one of the lucky few and you're doing your multi-level marketing, you are making money, they will change the system so that you are not making money, because that does not benefit the real owners. They will, we know of a case, I can't even remember the name of the company. They used to sell products that were like sort of online business products, like financial software access kind of stuff. Trinant, was that it? Yeah. And you do well with it, you figure it out how it works, and then all of a sudden they changed and they're selling health supplements.
Yeah. What does a health supplement have to do? The business background in selling this like tax, software.
App, I think it was.
The app. Yeah, they're selling apps to switching and selling health supplements. That really does not make sense for really any business. But they'll do it because people were making money with the first product, so they have to switch it up so that they themselves are making money. They had to change it. And this happens all the time. All right, where are we at? Number 3. You will spend too much money on stuff you can't sell and don't want. Have you ever seen those pictures of people in their garage with boxes and boxes of Mary Kay or whatever those drinks are, health drinks? Anybody want a garage full of musty diet shrink wraps? It's organic.
Oh, I totally forgot about the shrink wraps. See, They come and go.
You just wrap your stomach in saran wrap
and you lose weight.
Skinny. Yeah. It's amazing.
I also know a lot of people who start at Mary Kay and then they decide to just sell all their inventory at cost.
Yeah.
to get rid of it, to get their money back.
Because they're steeped in debt. That's rough. And that doesn't count as making money. That's recouping a loss. And I doubt you're going to recoup everything if you're really at that stage.
Number 4, they will try to brainwash you.
This doesn't mean that they're going to succeed at brainwashing you, but they do have all these training programs. People from your upline are going to tell you about positivity and mindset. and, link that with your success. So therefore, and I understand there's some truth in being positive, but they take it to an extreme. When the business isn't working, they blame it on you. You're not positive enough. Whereas in the real world, if a business isn't working, you need to change your business model. You need to change your approach. There's so many factors. So it could just be a bad business model. There's an idea. And the other thing that really bothers me about this sort of thinking and sort of their ideology that surrounds it is they tell you to surround yourself with positive people and to purge negative people from your life. So really when your concerned father or your concerned close friend approaches you and says, hey, I think that you're in a scam and this might not be a positive thing for you. These multi-level marketing people will have you believe that those are bad people and you should get them out of your life. And that's really bad for important relationships in your life.
You've always said you don't always want to burn bridges with every single person.
No, especially not if you wanted to do a business. If you're an entrepreneur down the road, those relationships could be good, and not because they're going to give you money or, you want to use your network, but because, maybe you want to start a business with a friend. Maybe someone's got advice that they can help you out with. There's all sorts of reasons that you don't want to burn bridges.
Maybe they have something you could trade with.
There you go. So number 5, they encourage you to lie. And I think the extent of this varies depending on the company. But we've seen in the news, essential oil companies are getting sued, for making claims that essential oils can cure cancer. There's no proof for that. There's no evidence for that. But these claims can be made. It's also super shady to me that a lot, especially the MLM companies that surround health, any individual consultant can tell you any anecdotal evidence that they want to, that, oh, my friend was taking these pills and they've lost 100 pounds. You have no way of verifying that. It's not...
Maybe they were eating less.
Yeah, maybe they were exercising. And yeah, exactly.
And eating more vegetables and fruit.
Right. So the funny thing to me is, especially while we're speaking of essential oils, it's like literally snake oil. And that's like the butt of a joke. Snake oil, but essential oils are such a big thing. I don't know why more people don't see the obvious connection here.
Some of them do smell nice. But maybe they're trying to claim the placebo effect.
Yeah, monetize placebo.
Take this and it'll cure cancer. And then maybe you'll just think that, and then eventually your cancer will be cured. No, just teasing.
Candy smells nice. Maybe we could find a candy that cures cancer.
I love that idea.
I would eat so much.
Sweet tarts.
Reese's. The Reese's company. Come on. Just start an MLM. Reese's cure cancer.
You'll make even more money.
They cure cancer and they cause diabetes.
Oh, number 6. This is one that it frustrates me a lot about multi-level marketing companies, is that they use your personal network to make money, and then that will damage your relationships that you have. They try to get you to sell to your friends and your family, and then your friends and family feel obligated to buy from you. But then if they don't buy from you, it's just ruining that relationship. It caused a lot of strain.
How many people, have approached you and asked you to buy from them or join them and go under them? And then
I've probably had anywhere from 7 to 10 people ever since college.
Yeah.
Come to me and say, hey, buy this, or come to my party, quote unquote party, or do you want to join this, or I don't know.
Yeah, and you feel like if you don't want to go to one of these so-called parties, that you're really stiffing this person who invited you to a party.
You're a bad friend.
Yeah, it's not a party, it's a sales pitch.
Exactly. Although I do feel bad because I have had 2 of those parties, if you will. But both times I kept telling myself afterwards, I'm not going to do this again because I feel stupid for asking my friends and family to come over and spend money on these expensive products. I don't know. Anyways.
And just to clarify, you were not in the multi-level marketing business.
No, I was just one of those that was hosting the party at my house.
Right. Trying to do a friend a favor, which is, I think, how this becomes an abusive relationship.
One time, I had a friend ask if she could come over and sell, it was like necklaces, and I forgot what the company was called, necklaces and earrings and headbands and, cute stuff like that. And I was like, I felt really bad. And I didn't really want to say no because I knew her and we were friends in high school. So I told her it was okay, she could come. And I told a few people about it. I posted it on Facebook. But I wasn't really that active in trying to get people to come because I don't want to be pushy. I don't like trying to sell things to people.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she came over and she drove probably around 45 minutes to get to my house. She came, nobody showed up, and I felt stupid myself that she had taken that time to come over. But it's like I can't make people come over. I can't make people come to my house and buy this stuff.
It's certainly not worth damaging relationships over.
Exactly.
And then this gets me thinking that if you want to start a business, and I hope it, if you're listening because you're interested in starting a business and you're thinking maybe an MLM is a good option, think about this for a minute. If you're starting a real business, you cannot just operate on your supportive mom or your guilty friends and family to make money. There's no successful business that lasts long term that way. You have to be able to start a business that is going to have real value in the market. And, I have a business. I have a successful business. It's part-time.
And you actively do not try to get friends and family
Right.
to support you in this business.
Yeah, I'd prefer not to. It's a service industry business, and I would prefer not to because I don't want to feel like I have to give out a discount, nor do I want someone to feel like they need to give me a tip or, whatever it is. It's just a bad idea. So taking a business to a market of people that actually want it, that's a good way to see if a business is a good idea. And Steph has her own business as well.
Very much a side thing. Very much a side thing.
But you know what? That's the claim though for multi-level marketing, right? A lot of the time, here's a side business you can just earn an extra couple $100 a month. That's the claims that they make. Starting your own business like that, it's not necessarily easy, but as we reviewed earlier, your odds are better. You're much more likely to be able to succeed by just starting a small business. So number 7, you can't fake being passionate about a product that you're not passionate about. So this is the funniest thing to me is that you'll have a friend that one day is all of a sudden passionate about lip gloss. They've never said a word about it before, but now they live and breathe lip gloss, and that's all they're selling. And then the next week, when the lip gloss scheme fails, they're so passionate about these health supplements, and they just want to tell you because they're passionate. I mean, it's so fake. It drives me crazy.
And maybe a lot of people are in for it so they can get the products wholesale. But either way, they claim to be passionate about it, and that's why they're trying to sell to you.
I still have a hard time believing that. Why would you join an MLM to get wholesale pricing? I mean, you could buy comparable products just for cheaper on Amazon, depending on what it is. I don't know. Maybe that's the case. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but yeah, it's super hard to fake.
I mean, I have heard a couple of my friends say that they started some of those businesses so that way they could get wholesale things, but they do try to still sell it to other people at the same time.
That's the point of a business, right?
All right, number 8, it's not passive income.
People say this all the time, like this is the promised land. If you have passive income, you can sit on your butt
and be making money around the clock. There is passive income that's out there. I've never myself been able to tap into it, but I can assure you that multi-level marketing is not a sustainable route for passive income.
You know, the friends that I have that do have these multi-level marketing companies, they are posting on Facebook several times a day, sometimes, maybe just once a day, but sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. And that takes a long time, posting on social media, getting people informed, doing live videos. Just social media in and of itself takes a lot of time and effort, on top of any parties you also might be throwing.
Right. And, ordering product, delivering product. Yeah, there's a lot of work involved. And not to mention, if you are able to build up your little fiefdom and have your downline beneath you, the pyramid underneath you, you've got to keep those people engaged. Otherwise, your passive income stream is going to die. So you might make some money if you're very, very good at what you do, but it's not going to last. That's just not how it works. You have to keep recruiting in order to make money. So number 9, if you're doing it right, you will saturate the market. And this, I think, summarizes the problem with the business structure of multi-level marketing, is that literally the business model is to create more competition for you. You're trying to recruit people to compete against you.
So I go out, I decide to start my own business. I get my friends to come and buy things, and I tell them that they need to also start the same business. Well, one of them happens to be my neighbor. Now she's also marketing. Well, sorry, she's also selling to the same market as I am. Well, That's a problem.
Yeah, you're tapping into your own network, and chances are the people in your network, they know each other as well. So the business model here is if you're good at your job, it's going to fizzle out. That doesn't make any sense. It should be something that's scalable. I've personally, and comment if you know of anybody that has been super successful with the multi-level marketing business, that they have expanded so well that they are independently wealthy or even just doing it full time. I would be interested to know if those people have had those experiences. In fact, I'd love to interview somebody that's been on the inside. That would be really interesting, I think, for Sweetcast. So last but not least,
number 10, you could get too discouraged to start your own real business.
I think this is important. I've like I said, I have a part-time business, small business. It wasn't my first attempt. I've started several businesses, and I've failed several businesses, and it can be discouraging. But when you get the one that works, your first one that works, then it's such a great feeling, and you feel like you've learned something, you can make progress. It's an awesome feeling. So I'd hate for your first mistakes to be an MLM company, because that's not how real businesses work. You might learn some sales techniques there, possibly. Sales is good in any business, but put your effort, if you're a go-getter, put your effort into creating your own small business. That is, I think, the true crime, is the opportunity cost that's wasted. So much energy and passion into businesses that are just designed to fail.
Yep. So let us know what you think of multi-level marketing companies. What are your opinions, your thoughts? Comment below, and we will see you next time, I guess.
We'll see ya.